Let's all get up for Shan, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. Two mics here. Testing, testing. Oh, they both work. What do I do? Walk around a little bit. Got the shakes. Relax. Oh my god. So much tension, so nervous. I'm dying. What do I do? Let me put it on here. There we go. I like that. It's much more comfortable. Well, whatever. Sometimes I think about wearing dresses because I have worn a dress. I felt pretty. I remember I was gonna buy flowers for my mom. I did, but I just kept them. They looked really nice. They went well with my earrings. I remember I went to a store. It was a clothing store. I was gonna buy some clothes. I didn't. I don't know what I was doing there. It was a waste of time. I remember in elementary school, I didn't have any friends because I just transferred to this new school. And I wanted to make some friends, and I saw these two kids, and they were just holding hands in the field. And like, they looked really friendly, so I ran up to them, and I called them gay. They got me in trouble with the principal. They weren't my friends. I don't know why I do these things. I just say what's on my mind. I like the color pink, but that's like cool now. It's like hot. It's like a hot color. I think what would be a color that would make me not cool would be like black, right? Because that's goth, and I can't be goth because I'm half black. Half black people can't be goth. That's weird. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I mean, I could think about that all day. I remember I had a friend. He came over to my house, and he was talking to me about a movie he saw last week. He was talking about Fast Five. He was going through all the details of the movie, and I was like, well, what happened in the movie? He's like, well, it's like a typical love story. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And, well, who's in it, man? He's like, well, Tom Cruise is in it. I'm like, wait, what? And then he's like, yeah, man, Tom Cruise is in it. It's a love story. He goes to Naval Academy. His best friend dies. There's a volleyball scene. All these guys take their shirts off. I'm like, wait, dude, that's not Fast Five. That's Top Gun. I was like, show me your ticket. He's like, oh, here it is. There's a ticket for Top Gun. It's like, dude, you went and saw Top Gun. He's like, oh yeah, that's right, Top Gun. My bad. This is my friend. Can't even get the right name for the movie he sees. I have good friends, I think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope. I like, as long as they're talking to me, I guess that's important. You're not always paying attention. But that's key, right? Communication. Communication's key with anything. Like, even in a relationship. I mean, even if they're yelling at you, that's still communicating. Like, it's over. She said it's over. That's like, and I agree. I'm like, yeah, it's over. That was communication. That's positive. I mean, it's negative, but negative trumps positive emotion or something like that. I don't know. I'm not dating her anymore, so it's over. I remember I really wanted to get more on time for things, like on time for work, not get fired, or on time for special occasions, like, you know, Mother's Day that's coming up. So I need to get a better clock than the clock I had. All I have really is my cell phone, and that's not really an efficient way to track yourself. So I got an analog clock. I can't read analog clocks. I mean, how stupid is that? But hey, at least it shows I'm efficient with time. I remember this girl came over. She was really nice, and she saw my analog clock. She's like, wow, you must be very efficient. I said, yes, I am. I'm very official. I said, why don't you and I go on a date? And I looked at the clock trying to impress her. And I just kind of snuck out my cell phone. At 8:57 tomorrow, because it is 8:57 right now, we'll go out. And she's like, okay, totally. It was perfect. She didn't realize I couldn't read analog clocks. It's been the perfect date ever. I wanted to get her a gift. So I went and got her an analog clock. The exact same analog clock I had. But I didn't want to just get her an analog clock by itself, because that would be too efficient of me. And then she'd like, oh, you're too much about time, and then all these other things could happen, and then what if she realizes I can't read analog clocks, and all these things can go wrong. So I had to get her something else, something really spicy, something cool. So I got her a dildo. You know, the balance of that. I got the analog clock as well, not just a dildo. Technically, who knows what I got her first? Maybe I got her the dildo first and then the analog clock, or I got the analog clock and then I got her the dildo. It doesn't matter. And I got her an orange one because that's her favorite color. And we were still going out, so I have another date with her. I show up at her house. I'm on time. This time it's for 9:10 p.m. Arrive at her door. No one answers. I'm like, okay. But I'm determined, you know. I've already gotten her an analog and a dildo. That's pretty much a lot of determination in this relationship. I mean, it's not a relationship yet. We're just dating, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I do. I mean, I want to make this work. So I go around the back. Maybe she's asleep or something. The lights are off, but maybe she didn't lock the door, you know, the backyard. She did, but I just kicked it in. It was fine. There was no alarm, so technically it wasn't breaking and entering. I looked around. I couldn't see my analog clock. I was a little disappointed. Maybe she didn't want to put it in the living room. You know, maybe she lives with other people. I don't know her that well. I've never been in her house, and I'm breaking into it. I mean, I'm not breaking into it. I am, but it's a date. So I look around. No one's there yet. Look at my clock. I'm like, okay, I got time. Look at my cell phone time. And then I just kind of chill in the living room. And that's when I hear some noise in the back. And this is just like a one-story house. And in the back, I see, you know, a little light, and all the way I hear some noise, and oh, I get it. So maybe she was just sleeping. So I go all the way to the back, and I'm a little nervous now because I've just broken into this woman's house. But I did buy her dildo, so I get some validation to be in her house, I think. And the light's on. Maybe I just do a little knock, and it'll be okay. But no, I figured if I just kind of, I've already kicked. Well, I've already broken in, so I could just kick the door in. It's not the same thing. I mean, it'll be okay. So I'm ready to just kick it in, and before I even get the chance to kick it in, someone opens the door. And it's a guy. And he's naked. And I feel a little awkward. And he just looks at me, he doesn't say anything. So I punch him in the face. I mean, I probably broke into this person's house anyways. Maybe it's the wrong person's house. He falls down. He's like, what the fuck, man? And then when he falls down, that's when I see her. She's on the bed. She's naked. But I try not to look. I focus on something else. And I'm like, wow, you have really nice hair. And that's when I notice that she has a dildo. It's on the bed. But it's not mine because it's a different color. It's purple. And that's when I realize purple's probably her favorite color. And then I look up though, and I notice that she's got the analog clock I bought for her. And I'm like, oh, that's a positive. And I was like, hey, you got my clock. So I went to jail for that. But hey, I was determined. It's kind of creepy, but we all do what we have to do when we're in love, or when we might be in love. I mean, I wasn't in love, but I did give her the dildo and that clock, so I had some type of value in the house. We do what we have to do. All right, thank you guys. I'm Shan. That's all I got.